Morning, guys. Hope you had a good weekend. So first, I just want to make a quick announcement, which is that today, tomorrow, your progressive era essays. The actual essay will not be due until Sunday. However, on Thursday, we will be starting our new unit, World War I. Your progressive era DBQ outline, which is what you were working on last Thursday, that needs to be complete and submitted for a grade by 10 p.m. today. So make sure that by the end of today, you submit day 2, the progressive era DBQ essay day 2 lesson, which is your outline, today, okay? Because that's getting graded. In this mini lesson, I'm going to take you through the steps for how to formulate your claim for the essay. Your claim is going to go in that box. I'm going to screen share now, but the box on your DBQ outline, the box on your DBQ outline, I apologize, guys. That box at the top of your DBQ outline that's labeled claim, that is where your claim needs to go. That needs to be finalized by the end of today so that tomorrow you are prepared to actually begin the writing process. So with that, let's begin our learning target for today. I will be able to formulate a claim that answers the main essay prompt and find relevant evidence to support my claim. So obviously the term claim is one that we're used to. We know a claim basically means that you're going to advance, you're going to put forward some kind of argument. In this essay, remember it's called the DBQ essay. That means it's a document-based question essay. In this essay, all of your evidence is coming from the documents. You don't need to do any research yourself at all. The documents you read last week, and I'm going to screen share so you know which documents I'm talking about. These documents that you read last week and should have already submitted, this is where your evidence is coming from. So you should have already analyzed these documents, recorded your responses, but these documents are the ones you are using for your essay. So you should not have to do any type of research yourself because all of the evidence you need is located in those documents. Today, we're going to go over how you're creating your claim. Your claim needs to respond to the main essay question. To what extent did progressive era reformers achieve their goals? If the to what extent question is still confusing you, you want to go back to the videos from last week to get some extra support and review on that term, to what extent. Your claim needs to answer this question. That's basically what you did in question 2 of today's RTL. You answered this question using your to what extent word bank. So what we're going to do in the rest of this video is I'm going to take you through an exemplary introduction, show you an example claim, and also give you some sentence starters for how to begin your claim if you're struggling to figure out how do I start to answer this question. So right now I'm going to screen share, and what I'm sharing right now, here we go, sorry. What I'm sharing right now is an exemplary introduction. So you'll notice that I've highlighted different parts of the exemplary introduction and identified key components, meaning aspects or parts of an introduction that you need to have in order to write a really excellent introduction and get your readers interested on what you are going to be speaking about in your essay. So first, I'm going to begin by actually reading the exemplary introduction. Here we go. Can you imagine buying meat mixed from human fingers and regular pig meat? Can you imagine little 4-year-old children working next to you in a factory? Can you imagine working for 16 hours a day? During industrialization, all of these scenarios would have been common. The Progressive Era fixed many problems that occurred due to the Industrial Revolution. In this essay, I will argue that the problems of industrialization were completely addressed and improved by the Progressive Era. Some issues that were addressed during the Progressive Era include protecting consumers and regulating child labor. So let's go through the different components that make this an exemplary introduction. Let's go through the different elements that make this an exemplary introduction. First, this author included a hook. The hook is highlighted for you in yellow. The hook catches the reader's attention and makes them want to keep reading. This author used questioning to help them create that hook. They asked really interesting questions that made us want to keep reading. Next, this person included their claim. The claim is highlighted in pink. In your claim, you need to use the "to what extent" word bank to answer the main essay question. To what extent did Progressive Era reformers achieve their goals? Your "to what extent" word bank was again included at the bottom of today's RTL. You'll notice that one of the words in the "to what extent" word bank is that word "completely." This author chose to argue that all the problems of industrialization were completely or totally fixed by the Progressive Era. They chose that word carefully. You want to make sure when you're creating your claim, you're choosing a word from the "to what extent" word bank that really reflects or really shows your opinion. Finally, this person included their issues of concentration at the end of their intro paragraph, meaning they told us which issues they are going to concentrate on. You'll remember back to the DBQ essay outline that there were 4 different issues you could concentrate on. This person, like all of you, chose 2. Go back here. Their issues, the sentence which presents which issues this author will concentrate on is highlighted in green. Tell us which 2 issues you will discuss in your main body paragraphs at the end of your introduction. That way, you're kind of laying out a map for the rest of your essay. We know what is coming. If you need some assistance beginning your claim, here are some sentence starters. Progressive Era reformers, pick a "to what extent" word. In this essay, I will argue that Progressive Era reformers, blah, blah, blah. The issues created by industrialization were somewhat, completely, partially addressed by Progressive Era reformers. You can use these sentence starters, or you can use whichever sentence, however you would like to start your sentence. You may do it that way. I'm leaving that up to you. Please make sure that you are present in live class if this is confusing to you, or if you just feel like you need a little extra support. Make sure to submit your outline by the end of today so I can take a look at those moving into tomorrow. Tomorrow we will begin actually drafting essays. We will be drafting tomorrow and Wednesday.